Hey everybody, welcome back to another exciting episode of Persona 5 Royal. We just found out that Morgana can come to our world, and we're talking to Morgana about, like, what we can possibly do now that all the...
Spank the king and his
Yes.
goddamn pink G-string till he fucking lets up.
Yeah.
Shut up. You know, I could tell you a thing or two about what to do about Kamoshida. You were pretty close just a moment ago.
God, that condescending attitude. This thing's gotta be Morgana.
You were still doubting me?
Quiet down!
We really have to be looking for a cat in a busy time like this?
I just heard a meow somewhere near here. Didn't you hear it?
Make sure you check every nook and cranny around.
Meow? Does that mean only us two can understand what you're saying?
Looks like it.
What the hell's going on? Anyways, what you were talking about earlier, is it for real?
You're quite the skeptic for being an idiot.
Hey, tell us more. Then again, this probably ain't the best place. Here, stick it in your bag for now. It should be just small enough to fit.
Hey! How dare you treat me like... Don't be so rough with me!
Enough of that. You said you know how we can do something about Kamoshida, right?
It has to do with what this guy was talking about earlier. You'll need to attack his castle.
What do you mean?
That castle is how Kamoshida views this school. He doesn't realize what happens in there, but it's deeply connected to the depths of his heart. Thus, if the castle disappears, it would naturally impact the real Kamoshida.
What'd happen?
A palace is a manifestation of a person's distorted desires. So, if that castle were no more...
A dream within a dream.
Precisely. You sure pick up things fast.
For real? He's gonna turn good? But is that really getting back at him?
Erasing a palace essentially means forcing the owner to have a change of heart. However, even though their warped wants disappear, the crimes they committed remain. Kamoshida will become unable to bear the weight of those crimes, and he'll confess them himself.
You for real? That's possible?
And since the palace will no longer exist, he'll forget what we did there as well. Not only will we be able to bring Kamoshida down, but there won't even be a trace of our involvement.
That's amazing! You are one incredible cat!
True. Except for the cat part.
So, how do we get rid of the palace?
By stealing the treasure held within.
This is Inception, bruh.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'll tell you more once you agree to go ahead with this. It's my most valuable secret plan after all.
Why didn't you just tell us this the other day?
Teach you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What's your call?
Luck's running dry looking for witnesses. Guess we have no choice but to go along.
Good. Oh, right. There's one more thing I should tell you. If we erase a palace, there is no doubt that the person's distorted desires will be erased as well. But desires are what we all need in order to survive. The will to sleep, eat, fall in love. Those sorts of things.
What are you getting at?
If all of those yearnings were to vanish, they'd be no different than someone who is shut down entirely. They may even die if they're not given proper care. So,
They might die?
will you listen to everything I have to say first?
Would their death be our fault?
Aren't you determined enough to face those kinds of risks?
Hey, what do you think?
He's a rape as fuck. Who gives a damn? Let's go.
For real? Sheesh.
I come all this way and this is what I get. It's not like anyone will ever find out.
That's not the point! If we just go around secretly doing whatever we want, we'd be no better than that effing Kamoshida!
Isn't this your only option? I'll come back later. Make sure you've made your decision by then.
Man, we're getting all worked up for nothing. Damn it! I'll try and see if I can figure out another way. Come on, let's get out of here.
Oh, not that way.
We're lost now.
It gets so confusing. There's only like 2 ways I can go home. Why is it got to be so goddamn confusing? Station Square. There we go. That's what I want.
Station Square.
Will you please give it a rest? I told you I'm not feeling up to it. Wait, what? That's not what you promised. And you call yourself a teacher? This has nothing to do with Shiho. Shiho's starting position. Wait, were you listening?
I was eavesdropping. No, not on purpose.
I mean, yeah, not on purpose.
Haven't you heard of privacy? No, I was out of line. Sorry. So, how much did you hear? Shiho. It's nothing at all. Nothing.
Oops.
Stop following me! Just leave me alone!
I can't.
Why? Why do you keep worrying about me? What the heck? I really don't get you. I don't have anything to talk about with you. It was just an argument. Thank you very much! You've heard the rumors, haven't you? About Mr. Kamoshida. Everyone says we're getting it on. But that's so not true. That was him on the other line. I avoided giving him my number for the longest time. He told me to go to his place after this. You know what it means. If I turn him down, he said he'd take my friend off as a regular on the team. I've been telling myself this is all for Shiho's sake. I can't take it anymore. I've had enough of this. I hate him. But still, Shiho's my best friend. She's all I have left in that sorry excuse of a school. Tell me, what should I do? Sorry, I shouldn't have asked. It's not your problem. What am I saying? I've barely even talked to you before.
Okay, guys.
I would never fuck an old lady for you, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. I'm not taking that deal.
I see what
I'm
you're
fucking
going.
old teacher for you. I'm not doing that. You're on your own, pal. You're getting cut from the volleyball team.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I don't give a fuck. Preserving my manhood. Fucking Christ.
What kind of an asshole, though, of a guy to be like, yeah, come over to my place,
I
or
mean,
otherwise I'm gonna...
That's, yeah, he's in a position of power, and he's trying to abuse it. So, fuck this guy. Let's
Yeah.
wreck his fucking castle.
Let's wreck his castle?
Yeah. Who
Yeah.
cares if he dies afterwards? He
Yeah.
kind of deserves it, so, yeah.
Alright, guys, next time on Persona 5 Royal, we're gonna continue talking to Anne and then get home.
Yeah.